Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the shop. Man, I got a little story to tell you. The other day I picked up a CRX. I know, I got another one. Let me just show it to you outside and then I'll tell you the rest. I was just minding my business in the shop and then I get a text telling me that this car is for sale and I need to go check it out. Man, they were right. I jump on the ad and I see it's this guy named Phil. Phil's interested in actually trading for the CRV. I got rid of the CRV and I traded it for the CRX. This is a DX CRX, it does run and it does have air conditioning and it's in pretty good shape. Register the car and I'm on my way home and I see a buddy of mine who has another CRX, so I pull in and let him check it out. Right away he tells me, man, I think my brother might be interested in that car. In that process, we made another deal. So basically he's gonna trade me a non-running CRX for this running and driving CRX with air conditioning and all the little options that he wants to drive around and give me an SI that has the motor all blown up. Again, I thought this was a really nice car and I was gonna drive it myself, but since it's such a good running car, we're gonna pass it on to somebody who can actually just use it, drive it. It's already good to go, and I'm gonna take on another project that we can get running and send it off on its way for somebody else to enjoy a CRX. Special thanks to my man Phil, and this one just sold it to me just a few days ago, but she's off to the new owner. Before I do that though, I'm gonna have to load up my truck and the trailer. Trailer's over there all wrapped up. The truck is all put away over here in the corner. We're gonna have to get out the truck and trailer because the other CRX doesn't run. So ride with us while we go grab it. We got the trailer all loaded up and we're getting ready to roll out, but I want to check in real quick with Mark up at Road Racing Garage and see what's going on with the spare parts race car.
Hey everybody, welcome out to the Road Racing Shop today. Welcome back to the channel. We've got spare parts in here today. I'm gonna start dropping the fuel tank out of the stock. Depends on the time and what we can get done today in the shop. Back of spare parts, a little rusty in there, fits the decor. We're going to get this stock gas tank dropped out. See right there is where the stock fuel filler should go to here, but we don't have that anymore because the cage. Let's get this dropped out and go from there. The stock tank right there looks in pretty good shape. Stock hanger there and there, and then some up front. We're gonna start snatching them out. Looks like I'm gonna guess a 12. I'll bring a 10, a 12, 14, bring it all. Got the jack set up right in here, sitting on the fuel tank. Now I'm about to drop the two 12mm strap bolts. Both straps are dropped. I'm about to start dropping the gas tank out, fuel tank out. We're gonna move this out of the way. disconnect the return line. I'll get that done real quick, and then this thing can slide out. There's lots of right and wrong ways, I'm sure, to cut these lines loose. There's one. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll go get something bigger. That's that. Looks like the only thing left is the wire. We'll cut this zip tie right here that somebody added for us. I'll pull that up through the car. Looks like this I just pulled out, but also looks like I'm missing some bolts already. That's definitely not the stock tank. I'm sure it came with the car. Fuel tank out. On to the next. And there it is, all out. One problem we are having here is the latch for the hatch doesn't have the cable anymore. See, it's all messed up. So I'm gonna pop said screws out and just go ahead and drop the latch out. We don't need it right now, and we'll come up with a different plan to lock the hatch now. Since we're not planning on using these screws again, I'm gonna try to use these screw out extractors. Put them in that drill right there and hope for the best on it. Cut this thing down to one. All right, for fun now, let's try the big one. So yeah, guys, that did not work. Did not know what I was doing, so I'll be right back with something else to fix it. I brought this big ass drill bit. And boy. And latch out. So now, which I guess I could have taken the latch piece out of the hatch itself, but don't need that. Them shocks though, spare parts got them good shocks. I was watching another ef'n CRX vlog the other day, and I noticed on the back tray he used pop rivets to better bolt down his cargo space cover and get that bolted down nicely. Looked really good, and I like that. But with spare parts, they're still here. So I'm gonna pop these out, which this one conveniently I've already done, and then we're gonna get those two out. So that way we're saving every little part I can off of this and every little clip that seems to be in good shape. That way the boys need them, they got them. Quick side note, I went and helped my Uncle Lewis this morning, which you've seen in a previous video help us before. This SI wheel was actually in his junkyard. I was helping him out this morning, saw it, score, SI wheel. Now she dirty, and I don't have a matching one, but save the Fs. The car was pretty nasty on the inside from all the sound deadening that got chunked out when the cage got welded in. So I got Austin in there cleaning that up for me, wipe it down and just put it up for the day, you know. It's just, we got enough done with that gas tank dropped out to call it a good one.
Since this car's running and driving, we're just gonna drive it over just for one last voyage. Besides, Shane never got to drive it, so here's this opportunity. nice, you guys. So I'm here at my buddy Chris's place. This was his brother's car, and this is Chris's car. I know you've seen it one time before, but let's go take a good look at it. This thing looks awesome with the Wings West kit. I wish the deal was for this car, but it's not. This is the new one that we're getting, and this is the one that we're trading for this running one for this non-running one. Man, that pushed it easy. If I changed the set, I wish they were all that easy. We're gonna take a good look at it once we get it home and get it in the garage. We're actually just in this guy's neighborhood road right here. So we're gonna load up and get out of here, man. I traded that running driving CRV that I had for that little maroon CRX that ran and drove great. It even had air conditioning working. It was fantastic. But I passed it on to somebody else who could use a running driving CRX, and we traded that CRX for this project. This is a 1990 CRX Si. The motor is no good, so we're gonna have to do something about that. Thinking that we're gonna go with maybe a ZC swap seems like the best candidate. The B16 idea is being thrown around a little bit too, so I'm not real sure which way we're gonna go. You're just gonna have to stay tuned and find out. Thanks for hanging out with us in the shop, and thanks for hanging out with Mark up at Road Racing. We'll see you guys on the next one, but until we do,
Stay mad.
every day. Guess we're gonna just shit. I mean, that's just lame. I don't want to wrap it up like that. That sucked. How's it going?